So, because my newest video has no sound to it, I don't know why, but this will be a newer version with a few more informations to it. The last video was about rest, and why I think that resting is one of the most important things you really have to do, because, at my point of view, health equals money. Why? So this might be a big question you're asking yourself, and I hope that you can't really hear the street next to me, because without proper health you cannot do anything else. You aren't really able to work, to be creative, to manage business related stuff and so on. And so I think that, let's put this down there, that health equals money, because without health you cannot do anything, literally anything. And that's why I would suggest you to not overwork yourself. Do not, work 14 hours a day. You can do your regular 8 hours, and don't overwork yourself, and don't really work stupid. So you have to work with a strategy, or intelligent, or so that you don't work as much, but you get enough income, or the same amount or the same income as before. Just think, work and think, work and think. As easy as it is. You think all the time, so think about your work and think about what you can do better. So, for example, use principles like I've read a method. It says that you should work for 25 minutes. Is work, and then you should rest for 5 minutes. 5-minute rest. And so on, until you get your lunch break, or you finish work, or whatever. And I've tried it while working, and it works pretty good from my point of view, at my point of view. I think it's pretty nice. Just read about things, Google what you can do to be more productive, read books, do something like this. The Pomodoro principle, which I've also read a book about, says that you might already know it, that 80% of the work is done by 20% of the time. And that's the same thing the other way around. So the other 20% of the work will be done in 80% of the time. So I think it isn't right. So you have, but sure, 80% of the time, 80% of the work will be done in 20% of the time it takes. And you can also put it like 80% of the work will be done by 20% of the employee. So if you're an entrepreneur, or you are, an employer, you might consider, showing or looking at your people and figuring out who are these 20% who make up 80% of your work, and so on. So these are two principles I really liked and I really liked reading about, and I think they work out. And yeah, thank you.